All right, this is the first green sticker problem. Lucky you. This is pretty different than what we've done before, so if you're struggling, that's okay. Let's go through it. Big Red Taxi Company charges, Big Red charges a fixed amount of $2.40 plus $3.10 per mile. Big Blue Taxi only charges for mileage at a rate of $3.50 per mile. So, okay, write equations expressing the amount of the fare as a function of distance traveled for each of the cabs. So we want one of these axes to be distance traveled. And then amount of fare is talking about cost. So the cost depends on your distance traveled. So let's call the distance traveled X, call the cost Y. Big Red, the cost Y is equal to a fixed amount, $2.40. Everyone's going to pay $2.40 plus $3.10 per mile. So distance traveled, that's X. We'll say this is in miles. This is cost for Big Red. Cost for Big Blue. Same idea, Y equals no fixed cost. Instead, it's just $3.50 per mile traveled. You should be able to sketch these graphs. They are linear. Then the next part of the question was, what is common to these two functions? What is different? So what we're asking for is, what do you notice is the same? If you're saying nothing, think again. There is something that is actually that they have in common. And you don't need to try to reach into calculus for what is in common. What is different? There's lots of things that's different. And then what can you say about the rate of change? This is the tough part. What can you say about the rate of change of each cost? I don't like the word fare. Cost function. So what is that asking for? It's asking for, what can you say about rate of change? That should make you think of the derivative. I was waiting for you to think about it. The derivative of each cost of function. So what can you say about y prime for Big Red? And what about y prime for Big Blue? Think about, how do they compare? Which company do you think makes more sense to take? Write down some ideas. If you have further questions about it, put it in the Google form and we'll talk about it next week.